and I'm making this series because from yesterday I've decided to change my life for the better. I'm somebody close to 40, not yet 40, and I have been feeling and sensing all the symptoms that a lot of us go through: purposelessness, feeling empty, existential crisis, and all of those stuff. Even though I have a kid and I have a business, but then again, it's not something I'm not happy with the way it has been going. And basically, I feel like I'm losing control. So I have taken on the task of changing my life and becoming my highest self. And there are a lot of things, a lot of questions that come into my mind, and there are a lot of things that have resulted in me feeling empty from inside and me not finding the purpose, and how my conditioned mind makes it difficult now to find that optimum level of happiness that I used to find earlier. I just don't feel myself like I used to feel before, and I kind of have a feeling of losing control of a lot of things, like my eating habits, my productivity, and a general sense of being in the right direction. So here I've been reading up on literature. I want to stop doom scrolling, so I'm reading up on literature, and this is one of the books that is an international bestseller, and I was just flipping through its pages, trying to find something that kind of takes my attention, and I came across this: concentrating on a single task and multitasking, or multitasking as a lot of people say. So concentrating, so here let's see what they are trying to say. Concentrating on a single task makes achieving flow more likely. So let me tell you, I am guilty of multitasking and getting nothing done most of the time. The moment I am into a task, I remember another task and I jump into it. My computer screen is full of tabs, which most of them I have opened because I want to work on those tabs. Those tabs have different tasks open, and there are weeks going by and I am not opening any of the tabs. So the tabs are there, open, sitting, waiting to be executed upon for sometimes months. And not just does it drain the computer battery, it drains us as well. It drains me a lot, I know. And like I said, I am aware. This is the first step. We need to be aware of the fact that something is wrong, and only then we would be able to fix it. If we think that this is okay and this is how it is going to be, if it is like I'm hitting my 40s, so this is natural, I've worked for so and so years, so I'm expected to be wayward and less productive now. I don't think that is the excuse that we should be giving us. So yes, I am guilty of multitasking, and let's read now. So concentrating on a single task makes achieving flow more likely, makes achieving flow impossible. Multitasking, this is very, very true. And then concentrating on a single task increases productivity. Multitasking decreases productivity by 60%. For in my case, it has decreased by 80%, I think, though it doesn't seem to. Very, very true. Very, very true. Very, very true. I don't know. Please let me know if you all suffer from the same syndrome. The moment you open a task, you think of another task, and you are maybe 2% progressed in one task and you jump to another one. Okay. So this is what happens. Now the third point is increases our power of retention. Single tasking. I believe that to be true. And multitasking makes it harder to remember things. This is so correct. I have difficulty remembering things, and this is what I have attributed it to age conveniently. So it's not my fault. It's because I'm approaching 40s. But I don't think this is how it should be. Yes, it. I now understand. It's multitasking, which is quite the reason for my remembering habits going, all scattering all over the place. Okay, makes us less likely to make mistakes. That is true. That's the power of focusing on one single task. Makes us more likely to make mistakes. Yes, though I would say or sometimes no, because I don't find myself making mistakes. It's just that things take a longer time because I'm constantly shifting tabs, jumping, thinking about some other task while working on one. So more than mistakes, I think it makes it lengthy, helps us feel calm and in control of the task assigned. Now this single tasking, I think once we are accustomed to focusing on one single task, this might be the case. Right now, focusing on one single task is so impossible for me. It makes me anxious. Once maybe I'm used to single tasking, it'll make me feel calm and in control. Makes us feel stressed by the sensation that we are losing control, that our tasks are controlling us. Yes, correct, correct. Okay, the next one causes us to become more considerate as we pay full attention to those around us. Oh, yes, this must be the case. How would I know? I multitask. Causes us to hurt those around us through our addiction to stimuli. Always checking our phones, always on social media. It's difficult. It's hard to acknowledge, but this is true. I've been a monster to my girl at times. To my daughter, and it's because a lot of it is because of the stress of work, the stress of not working enough, and that really makes it has made me monsterish at times. Increases creativity, must be that. Reduces creativity. I can completely um agree with that. It does reduce productivity, and in the process there must be a loss to creativity as well. Okay, now we have the solution as well. I wasn't expecting this, of course. Why wasn't I? This is a way not to just to list the problems, this is a way to list the solutions as well. So what can we do to avoid falling victim to this flow impeding epidemic? This is an epidemic, I can tell you. My best friend suffers from this as well. So birds of the same flock. Okay, how can we train our brains to focus on a single task? Yes, here are a few ideas for creating a space and time free of distractions to increase our chances of reaching a state of flow and thereby getting in touch with your ikigai. Okay, don't look at any kind of screen. Isn't the first thing the hardest? Don't look at any kind of screen for the first hour. Okay, the first hour you are awake and the last hour before you go to sleep. Now I've started doing this a few days, and then I relapsed. So this is the main problem with me. I'm relapsing a lot. That is why are these videos to build accountability to anybody who's watching, uh, and because I am alone not able to do this. I have tried for years now, I haven't been able to do this. So these are accountability videos which I hope can help somebody else who is in my position do away with their procrastination and change their quality of life. So it's saying don't look at any kind of screen for the first hour you're awake and the last hour before you go to sleep. I am not sure about the last hour, but the first hour, yes. The last hour, yes, it happens when I meditate. I'm not looking at the screen, and it's usually good sleep. Turn off your phone when you achieve flow. Which flow? Okay, anyways, turn off your phone before you achieve flow. There is don't know what kind of flow they are talking about, but yes, maybe some kind of the flow of creativity and work. There is nothing more important than the task you have chosen to do during this time. If this seems too extreme, enable that the do not disturb. Yes, this is doable. Do not, like, a lot of us cannot switch our phones because we have parents living elsewhere, and it makes us anxious. Even though sometimes it's not the case, there is always a secondary number they can call. The school can call if your kid is in the school. You know how important it is to keep your phone switched on, because they might fall sick, or if there's an ailing parent, a parent staying far away. But usually there is always a secondary number, but even then we can do the do not disturb, so that only the people closest to you can contact you in case of emergency. Okay, designate one day of the week, perhaps a Saturday or Sunday, a day of technological fasting. Wow, this is great. Making exceptions only for e readers without Wi Fi or MP3 players. Oh, okay. That's nice. They are giving us some exceptions. So maybe music and your Kindle. Go to a cafe that doesn't have Wi Fi. Of course, yeah. Yeah. Well, what about phone data? Anyways, read and respond to email only once or twice per day. This is something that I do. This has helped me. It's not like checking my email every now and then. Once or twice, maybe 2 times a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and then you respond to all the emails at one go. Define those times clearly and stick to them. Sticking to them is one thing. I haven't been able to stick to my times, but yeah, try the Pomodoro technique. Yes, I've tried this. So you see, I've tried a lot of things. Get yourself a kitchen timer. Some are made to look like a Pomodoro or tomato, and commit to working on a single task as long as it's running. The Pomodoro technique recommends 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of rest for each cycle. This doesn't work for me. The kind of work that I do, 25 minutes, nothing is done. So if I rest after every 25 minutes, I don't know, it doesn't, or maybe I haven't been able to make it work for me. But it might be that, the fault is with me. Maybe there is another technique which is 50 and 10. It though, there is, they say, but you can also do 15 minutes of work and 10 minutes of rest. Yes, this kind of might work. Find the pace that's best for you. Absolutely, there's no hard and fast rule with these things. We can customize these. The most important thing is to be disciplined in completing each cycle. Yes, right, the discipline is important. This is what I'm lacking. So you see, I'm lacking in a lot of things, and I know about it, but it's only now that I'm lacking them. Like this is temporary. This is what I say to myself, because it's very important that we don't label ourselves, give ourselves permanent labels, because nothing in this world is permanent. Start your work session with a ritual you enjoy and end it with a reward. I don't know about a reward. My reward is usually food. And I don't want that, because losing weight is also something that I'm aiming for. Maybe something else. I don't want to reward myself with the phone session either. I haven't watched YouTube for all the day. Let me reward myself with just 15 minutes of YouTube time, and I will not know when it is 1.5 hours. So we'll need to choose our rewards. Maybe a chewing gum, something sweet, a piece of chocolate. Yeah, that might be something. With a ritual we enjoy. A ritual I enjoy is, you can choose your own rituals. Maybe a coffee, a tea, a chai, or I don't know, maybe something else. Okay. Train your mind to return to the present when you find yourself getting distracted. Yes. Practice mindfulness or another form of meditation. Go for a walk or a swim. Whatever will help you get centered again. So, since this is day 2 of my transformative journey, today I did something after ages. I walked, and I did the Japanese technique of walking, 3 minutes fast, 3 minutes slow, 5 sets, 30 minutes. I was done, and I felt really good. So I have a walker. What do you call those things that walk by themselves? Treadmill. Yes, I have a treadmill at home. So that helped me. I didn't have to go out in the crowd, because going out, dressing, then going out, and then coming back might take some time. But you can also walk in the terrace, or whatever is best suited for you. There are other techniques. So, okay. Work in a space where you will not be distracted. This might be difficult for countries which are populated, like India. If you can't do this at home, go to a library, a cafe, or if your task involves playing the saxophone, a music studio. If you find that your surroundings continue to distract you, keep looking until you find the right place. This might be a challenge for a lot of people. Like for a working mother like me, it's not possible to keep your child and go somewhere until they're of a certain age. Even then, mm, one can never be at peace leaving their kid at home alone. So I believe we need to find a corner, a nook, or give, very real boundary levels to our children or a partner, to parents, that, this is the time that I work or I do my thing. Please let me not be disturbed. Divide each activity into group of related tasks and assign each group its own place and time. For example, if you're writing a magazine article, you could do research and take notes at home in the morning, write in the library in the afternoon, and edit on the couch at night. Okay, divide each activity into groups of related tasks and assign each group its own place and time. This is too much compartmentalization, too much organizing. I'm not sure for somebody like me this can be done at this stage. But yes, the rest can be. Bundle routine tasks such as sending out invoices, making phone calls, and so on, and do them all at once. Wow, this is good. They are saying divide and then they are saying bundle. So whatever works for each person. Now they are stating advantages of flow. So we'll know what flow is, and I'll only read unto this. Flow, advantages of flow: a focused mind, living in the present; a wandering mind, thinking about the past and the future. Okay. We are free from worry when we are in flow. Concerns about our daily life and the people around us invade our thoughts. Yes, yes, yes. Distraction has this advantage. The hours fly by. Oh, every minute seems endless. Oh, no, no. I think this is the opposite for me. When I'm distracted, the hours fly by. And when I'm in flow, sometimes that happens. I feel like time has a slower pace, and I'm able to do so much more within a short span of time. We prepare thoroughly. We act without being prepared. That is true. Distraction makes us distracted and we can't prepare as much. We know what we should be doing at any given moment. Advantages of flow. Yes, might be. We frequently get stuck and don't know how to proceed. This happens with me so much. If I'm here to organize my room, the first 2 hours I spent just, putting my hands on my waist and thinking, where should I start from? Our mind is clear and overcomes its obstacles to the flow of thought. It's pleasant. We are plagued by doubts, concerns, and low self-esteem. Yes, yes, true. It's boring and exhausting. It's exhausting. I've never found things boring. I'm so boring, I don't find things boring. But it's exhausting, of course. Going round in circles. Our ego fades. We are not the ones controlling the activity or task we are doing. The task is leading us. Wow. Constant self-criticism. Our ego is present. We feel frustrated. Okay, this must be the what I thought was frustration was ego. Okay, that is news to me. So this was it all about today. Do your meditation, read your literature, go through this. This might be a reminder that you needed, because the right things happen at the right time. So I hope you had a lovely time tuning in, and God bless you all. Thank you so very much. Please let me know if you are doing a similar transformative journey, or if you want to join me in your transformative journey. We can do group meditations if you want to. We can set a timeout that works for all of us, and yes, raise a collective energy. So yeah, thanks. Bye bye.